Okay, as promised, we're going to talk about centers in human design. And so some of the things that I've said in the past might make a little more sense after this series. So we're going to start at the bottom at the root center and then we'll work our way up to the top. So if you've ever seen a human design chart, it looks like an outline of a body, and within that outline is different shapes, and those shapes just represent different energy centers, and we'll go through what each one of them kind of means and what it means if they're defined or undefined. So defined just means that they're colored in on your chart, and undefined means that they're either white or just not colored in, right? So and none of them are good or bad inherently. Like, it's just how your energy flows naturally, and just what you naturally do or how you naturally use those centers. So again, we're starting at the very bottom and working our way up. And so the first center is the root center. And that's at the square at the base of your chart. And this is just a pressure center. The energy that pushes you to move, to grow, to get things done. If your root center is defined, so if it's colored in, that just means that the pressure is steady. You have a steady relationship with a steady, consistent, I guess is another word, relationship with stress and adrenaline. But if it's undefined, you generally amplify other people's. So that means that you often feel rushed or under pressure, and a lot of it's not even yours most of the time. So like for projectors like me, the center can feel especially intense. A defined root center gives you like a steady drive, but without the sacral center, and we'll talk about that in the next film, it doesn't have the sacral to fuel it. So pushing too hard can really burn you out. And if you have an undefined root, it can pull you into other people's urgency. It can pull you into their need to get things done or fix things, and that's been my problem. So mine's undefined, and I'm surrounded by people that have that pressure naturally, so theirs are defined, and so that has caused me to always feel other people's pressure to get things done, which has led to a lot of burnout. And so I have to be really cautious, and if this is undefined, you should pay attention and ask yourself, is this my pressure or is this coming from somewhere else? And like I said, nothing is better or worse. It's literally just pressure and how you deal with it and where it's coming from. And once you realize that and realize if it's an inspiration or a reaction, then instead of it being a trigger, it becomes a tool.